Okay, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BRGO. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Don't believe I've ever done this one before. I had a bunch of requests come in on it last week, but I just had a crazy busy week, so I barely did any videos last week, but wanted to get this one updated here now, especially after the move. But regardless of what really today happened, I plan on doing one anyways, but perfect timing as this upwards move just continued, and actually today continued in a big way. The reason we're looking at a scrunched up chart here, I'd like to be able to zoom in a little bit more, but in order to find supports and resistance levels, we got to go back quite a bit of ways in history. So it's a good reason why the chart is scrunched up like this and covering such a long period. Again, I'm sorry that we can't look a little bit more closer, but at the same token, like I said, it's definitely a good reason why we have to look at this time frame. So let's first start off with some support levels. The newest level of support was put in today, and that comes right here at what we'll call 004. So I'll change this to green here to represent support. And this simply comes from, you can look back and see lots of price history where it acted as resistance, and right here probably makes the best example of just knocking the price down. Here it looks like 4 days in a row this level knocked the price down, but today you can see not only did the price break above 004, close well above it, up at 004.5. So this is, again, like I said, the newest area of support. The next area of support on the chart comes from right here, and that was the previous high from Thursday and Friday, and that's at 0031. So that's another area of support. And I know these levels are really far down from where it currently is, but when you have just basically parabolic moves like that, that does create some spaces between the support levels. And then really now the key level of support is this yellow line here. This is the 200-day simple moving average, and this is the level that you want to see continue to hold. That's valued at 0025. I know what you're thinking. Who would want to see the price go all the way down there? I'm not saying you have to see it go down there, but think about this for a second. Let's say it were to come down here, find a low, and then head back up. This set of lows would still be higher than this set. So when we'd go to draw a trend line, we would be able to draw an uptrend line, and that's the name of the game. So while the price is all the way up here, the price could still pull back, and as long as it maintains above this yellow line here, the 200-day simple moving average, the chart's still going to remain pretty darn bullish looking. In terms of resistance levels, the main one that's sticking out to me is I'm just kind of trying to find a middle ground, but we'll call this level 0047. And like you can see, the price did break above it today, but since we're looking at the daily chart, we care about where the close was. So since it closed below it, it is still a level of resistance. But this is going to be the key level of resistance after this. Next level of resistance really aren't until up in the 006s and so forth. So this is an important level. No big deal that the price wasn't able to close above it today. It is an expected resistance, so it's not like it was a shock or surprise or anything like that. So but that's the key level right now to keep an eye on. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to sign up for our newsletter up there. When you do that, as you'll see, you'll get a free ebook. And if you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, I'd encourage you to check out our video course down there. Over 8.5 hours of video and teaching. It's been getting great third-party reviews. So I'd encourage you to make an investment into your education as a trader and check it out. One more time, this was BRGO. Thanks for listening.